Hey, what's up, guys? It's Coke. Today, I got an ultimate vibe of a story, and it is the time that I, along with some friends of mine, snuck into an abandoned prison in my town. Now, this story is pretty crazy. Some shit goes sideways, shit hits the fan, and we were really lucky that no one got seriously hurt or seriously in trouble. But there's definitely situations where it can be. So I hope you guys find entertainment and a valuable lesson in my story. And yeah, so a few years back, I was heading into the summer of my junior or senior year of high school. I'm not really sure which one, but it doesn't matter. So one day, I decided, you know what? Let's explore some shit. Let's see the world. So I hit up my homies. My first homie, we'll give him the name of Chuck. And I basically hit up Chuck. And after a few minutes of throwing ideas back and forth at each other, we decided that we were going to explore the local abandoned prison. Now, we knew this kind of adventure, it wasn't just a two-person adventure. This was a squad adventure. So we hit up a couple more friends. For the sake of the story, we'll call them Lucas, Arnold, and Pepe. So I asked them if they wanted to hang out with us, and they were down. So later that day, we all arrived. Now, this prison is a very infamous prison. This prison has actually been on Prison Break, the show. So it is very iconic looking. It is very old. It is very run down. Kind of looks like a medieval castle. You get there, you walk up, there's a parking lot, dead parking lot. You walk up, there's some stairs, walk up the stairs, fence right in front of you. Now, normally, if this was a normal prison, this fence would be completely shut off and you can't get through it. But since this is an abandoned prison, there's a fucking hole in the fence, so you could literally just crouch and go through it. Once you're through, you're standing in a grassy patio area, and you walk up some more stairs to the front door. Now, the front door is actually a set of iron double doors that's surrounded by panels of broken glass. And the only way to get through the door, you can't open it, so you have to go through these little holes of broken glass. But luckily, since the prison is old as shit, most of the glass is like gone anyway, so it was chill. Once you get through the door, you're standing in a lobby area, and to the left of you, there's a few rooms. To the right of you, there's a few rooms. Directly in front of you, there's an open hallway that goes down a couple different rooms. Or you could go to the second level, because on the left and right wall, there's stairs, and these stairs lead to several different passages throughout the not only building, but prison itself. We explore the first few rooms around us. We come across rubble, weird designs and graffiti on the wall, broken furniture, dust. Oh, and we came across a satanic room, so that was wild. Eventually, we go up one of the stairs and we see a broken window, crawl through that broken window onto the roof. Now we're on the roof of the prison. We're seeing the whole courtyard, the chapel, the laundromat, the cafeteria, the watchtowers, the automotive area. We see everything. We're just on top of the world. Now, in order to get down to the courtyard to explore all that other stuff, you have to go down this watchtower ladder that is a combination of stairs, ladders, and it just keeps on going down to you're on ground floor. And then you walk out, and there's this path of dirt surrounded by grass, surrounded by fence. So you follow this dirt path. It'll lead you to a bunch of different destinations, like I was listing earlier. There's also an underground sewer system where if you go too deep, the water actually rises, so we didn't explore that too much. And there's a couple different buildings that have holding cells, as well as different lockdown areas and solitude areas. The whole 9 yards is basically what I'm saying. In the middle of our adventuring, we find ourselves at some watchtowers. Now, my friend Arnold decides that he wants to climb this watchtower in front of us. Now, there's a ladder on the side that comes down from the top of the watchtower, but this ladder is very shady looking, very risque, if you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, we were basically saying, hey man, if you really want to do that, it's up to you. We'll help you get up, we'll help you get down. Like, fucking gang, gang, bro. He decides to go through with it. We boost him up to grab the ladder. He climbs the risque ladder up to the watchtower, and he actually makes it. He climbs through the window, and he's describing what he sees to us. Basically, it's just like a regular office area with cabinets, drawers, papers everywhere. There was actually some stairs on top of the watchtower that leads downstairs, but the thing is, when you go downstairs, that door that leads outside is barricaded as fuck. So the only way that he was gonna get down was he climbed the ladder back down. But remember, we had to boost him up to even grab the ladder in the first place. So when he comes down, the ladder stops halfway. There's at least 10 to 15 feet of just nothing, just air, just falling. So while we're all talking to each other, trying to figure out a way to get him back down safely, a whole other group just pops up on us. And these guys were pretty cool. They were around our age, high school kids, and they decided that they would help us try to figure out how to get our friend down. As time passes, we come up with the idea that he climbs down from the ladder till the halfway point, and he just jumps into a landing roll, and we'll be there to support him and potentially catch him if he lands wrong. He jumps, and luckily, he lands fine. He does the landing roll perfectly executed. After that, we split up from the other group. We say our goodbyes. We dap them up and shit, you know. And we head back to where we came from to go up the watchtower ladder to, head home. On the way towards the watchtower ladder, we run into another group. This time, this group is a little bit older. They look like they explore shit all the time. They got all this crazy equipment and flashlights and headgear to explore. Like, they look like they were prepared. One of their friends comes from a different room towards them and exclaims that there's police outside in the parking lot looking for people, looking for trespassers to do I don't know what with. I wasn't trying to find out. So ultimately, me and my friends were in panic mode. We're in, oh shit, we need to get the fuck out of here mode, you know? So we're weighing our options. We regroup. We decide we're gonna cut off from this new group that we found. We don't want to fuck with them right now. We just want to do us and escape this predicament. We toss out a few ideas, like maybe we go out through the side, maybe we go underground, maybe we call a hovercraft like in GTA and just fly out of here, and So we know that by the front entrance, immediately to the right, there's a railroad, and we came up with the idea that if we can sneak to the railroad and lose them there and get back to our car, that would be the ideal best scenario for us. So we climb the watchtower ladder back onto the roof. We go in to the building from the window that we came out of originally, and I swear it was like a video game how you evade people that are searching for you. Like, we were crouching and going through different rooms and hearing police call for if anyone's there. We were just in the zone trying to escape, trying to not get seen. I don't know how we did it, but somehow we made it to the front door without being seen by anyone, and we hugged the right. We went into the grass and we kept low and we hugged the right. Everyone that was searching for us, they were in the parking lot on the left side. So if we could go slowly to the right, we're good. We're golden. I don't know exactly what happened, but the tension, the energy just went so chaotic that we thought we were being chased. I don't know if we were actually being chased or we got spotted, but there was just a wave of panic throughout all of us. So we started to run. We started to run towards these fences, and there was a hole in the side of the fence. We each went through the hole. One of my friends actually got a deep cut in his stomach when he went through the hole. So, I mean, you could get potentially injured if you don't know what you're doing in these scenarios. We make it to the railroad, and we just run. We don't look back. We just run, run, run. We run as far as we can away from the prison. We all stick together, and after some time passes, maybe an hour or two, we slowly make our way back to the prison, back to the parking lot, and we realize, fuck, we parked in the parking lot and they were there. So when we get back, what if they're there? So we're anxiously walking back, hoping that they're not there, and just rehearsing some lines that we say in case they are there, in case we get caught, in case we gotta talk ourselves out of some shit. Just planning for the worst, just preparing, you always want to be ready. So we get back to the parking lot, and luckily, luck was on our side today. The cops were not there, and they didn't even leave a ticket. They just left. They were like, fuck it, dude. If they get hurt, that's on them. And, one of us did get hurt. And we all went through a pretty intense experience. But, you live and you learn, and you are grateful for these experiences. So finally, we hop in the car. We all go our separate ways. And we laugh about it as a memory. Now, I'm not going to say you should, and I'm not going to say you shouldn't explore abandoned places. Explore at your own risk. It is very cool to see, but it's also very dangerous. You could seriously get hurt or get in some serious trouble if you get caught. So if you're going to do it, just be smart about it. You feel?